Jill did the 21 days last round before the holidays. You lost how much?
Over the program,
Yeah.
13.5 pounds.
13.5 pounds. And then she continued with the eating plan after. 24 pounds down, right? And she's ready to rock it again on Monday. She's going, boom. Her new goal, what is it? Do you mind if I share it?
Go ahead.
150. That's her goal, right? She's going to get her body mass down to 150, and she's doing it healthfully. She's not doing crazy stuff, you know, drinking nothing but lemon juice and maple syrup with cayenne pepper.
The best thing is that you're right about the sugar. It's like I had addiction to sugar, and I haven't since I took it for 21 days.
Yeah. And that's
stayed off the sugar.
And it's a big deal. You guys, that's a big deal. I need you to realize how important that is. Here's the key thing as we look at detox, and I'll kind of, you know, there's a couple other slides, but this one really is one I'll drive home even through the course of the class. Look, there's two different ways your body starts breaking these things down, and this is where I get people that look really fit, but they still put crap in their body, are blowing it. If I took a bunch of plastic, anybody grow up where you had a burn barrel? I had a burn barrel growing up, right? And we'd take our trash out and we burned it, right? But Mom always said, whatever you do, don't put what in the burn barrel? Plastic. You don't put plastic in the burn barrel because it puts off all this pollution. Don't, you know, that's irresponsible. Don't do it. So here's the thing. If you're putting all this stuff in your body and you're exercising like crazy, you're just cranking up the burn barrel. But you're going to get so much, you know, toxic waste accumulation from that. So don't kid yourself. Just because somebody's like, I can drink Red Bulls and eat McDonald's every day, I just go CrossFit, look at me, you know? And it's like, great, you're going to be the guy that's 42 years old that drops dead in the middle of a marathon. And everyone's going to go, he was so fit. I don't understand. I get this all the time. Patients will go, I don't understand why she does everything right. I'm like, evidently not. I mean, not to put blame, I'm just saying that's just obviously not true. So we have to have these realizations. The problem is we take too much and give too much blame. You know, it's like, put that nonsense away. Stop this pity party and blaming thing and all that. Just deal with it. I mean, clearly that didn't work for you. You need to fix it. Okay? So when we do this, part of the process of the detox program is to help you package the stuff for elimination and then effectively eliminate it. Because if you don't, you just retoxify. You see what I'm saying? You just reabsorb it. And sometimes the byproducts of this are worse than the original products. So you got to make sure you get it out of the system. So, what's the purpose? To support the xenobiotic and metabolic in-product detoxification by the liver and the gut. That means your own natural packaging, processing, and elimination systems. Okay? It's to support it. It's to nurture it. It's to try to prevent collateral damage. It's also to increase the immune and your other hepatocytes, the liver cells, to deal with the toxins in order to be excreted in the bile. So this is a problem for some people if they already have gallbladder problems. Okay? It can be a problem. So you just got to monitor your symptoms as you do this. But that doesn't mean don't do it. It just means you need to be a little more aware of your body and some of the symptoms that come with ticking off an already ticked off gallbladder. Okay? But what you got to remember is that the blood has to be clear before it gets channeled back into the body. I mean, you've got to make sure that we're purifying these things through the liver, and the liver's got to be able to get the junk out of that bloodstream. And so we got to clean the liver up, right? Got to clean that filter. We want to get rid of the free radical toxins and what have you, and so we're going to need to increase the antioxidants in it. One of the products that we sell in the office that I will still promote is Protandim. And the funny thing is with Protandim, what we know it does scientifically is it causes your bodies to produce the enzymes that fix free radical things. So you might have seen some of this in articles, things like glutathione, superoxide dismutase, those types of things. And they work infinitely better than our classic antioxidants like vitamin C. Vitamin C has like a 1-to-1 correlation with being able to detoxify, and the way it does it is it grabs up this free radical, but the byproduct is you get a kind of less heinous free radical, right? So you're trading it so that the body can eliminate it. The other thing vitamin C does, though, is it recharges glutathione. Glutathione can, ad infinitum, suck out about 1,000, or 100,000 to 1,000,000 free radicals at a wang. So do you want more vitamin C or do you want more glutathione? For me, I want more glutathione. So what Protandim does is it allows your body to produce these natural enzymes at a greater rate. After about age 20, our ability to produce them kind of naturally wanes, like in women, estrogen, and men, testosterone. Some of these things kind of naturally wane. And so being able to kind of perk that back up with no apparent side effects is a cool thing. Now the problem is people go, I don't feel any different taking it. And I'm like, I know. I mean, it's not going to work like that. You may in time as you're dealing with free radical damage, but you won't like after a month or two. You won't probably feel a difference. Some do, but most don't. But anyway, that's a product that we recommend. It's not part of the detox program. It's just something that I take, my kids take, my wife takes, and I think everyone should just take on a regular basis. And then lastly, making sure that we're getting through both phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of the liver, like I said. We need to not only be able to filter it out of the blood, but we got to be able to get it out, or it just retoxifies. Okay? Or damage the liver so it's no good. So here's what the program's going to look like. Okay? Because people are like, all right, how miserable am I going to be for 21 days? I always love this. I had somebody the other day, she goes, I don't like to deprive myself. And I go, looking at your waistline, I can see that's true.
Did you say it?
No, I didn't. I thought it, though. But here's what I did say. I said, look, so you're saying you don't want to deprive yourself of diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, And she goes, well, I don't want any of those. And I go, it's just choices. I mean, make your own choice. I don't mind so long as I don't have to pay for it.